Okay, guys, I haven't made or anything for a while because I get as many views as I get and everything. Uh, I guess I'm not too popular and stuff. Uh, it kind of bums me down. Uh, but you have to start from something, even if uh, it's crap. Uh, you don't get no. Well, anyway, people, I hope this video is gonna be helpful to some of you who have problems of the spiritual. And you see my stuff here. It looks better than I did before. I'm sure you could agree with that. Okay. Uh, uh, anyway, back to the issue. And why am I looking so goofy? Well, because actually, goofy or rather weird with pigtails. Well, because actually, people who know me from school, they could tell you that not doing, being me, weird as possible, was weird. They're like, Arthur, what's wrong with you? You're not weird, and stuff. So to be normal in my standards, I had to cut the crap about, being, somebody who I'm not. Anyway, people, enough of that. Today, I want to talk to you about magic, okay? Using certain magic things, procedures that could help you if you happen to suffer from an alignment, a spiritual type of a problem. Uh, let's call it oppression, let's call it possession. And you end up with the same kind of oh, crap that I do. Okay. Uh, Basically, you don't have no help from the church, from nobody else. You can easily fall prey to all kinds of sick cults. Like in my country right here, especially the Jehovah Witnesses. I'm not gonna get into the Jehovah Witnesses and what they're all about. Uh, uh, they don't fear God. They don't respect God or anything. The only thing that they worship is their fear of getting kicked out of their cult. That's the only thing that is their whole religion. That is their whole thing. Anyway, people, I wanted to talk about magic. As you can see, this is a cinnamon stick. Okay, you could do some researching here on YouTube about protective herbs. You should also, read some stuff about it. And the material that you're going to read is going to vary because people, according to their own expectations, their own, personal likings, let's say, how they resonate with things, how they get along with their energy gets along with the energy of other things. They find more or less properties in certain things. So that's you should find the common ground when you're gonna research this stuff. The common traits of certain herbs. Okay, this is common. They vary in these things from author to author, but that again, that's the author, him herself is responsible for this. This is none of your concern. You should gain your own experience to see what are your additional um, experiences with a certain thing. Anyway, cinnamon is well known as something that is protective, protects from negative energies, and also brings wealth, brings money, brings well, basically good stuff to your life. Okay, um, this is something of my own. You could call it invention. I did not. I'm an Aquarius. I mean, I have to be original, being an Aquarius. So I have to make up my own stuff. Okay. This is. What was that? You see, that was some scary stuff. Anyway, people, this is my own idea for you to try out. Get a cinnamon stick. Do the YouTubing, the research on YouTube about herbs, about how to charge these herbs. I could add to you to the stuff when you're gonna be. You could learn a lot of stuff about from Wiccans, pagans, people who do not believe in Christ or anything, and if you're in this problem in this problem of spiritual possession, I do not think that it is smart for you to be worshiping what they are worshiping for the sake of something of a being that is the only being beyond the condition of having to be created himself. God the Father, he just simply was, he just all the time is, okay? To us, it was, is, and will be, okay? And actually, is the moment of is. How long does it last? Does it even last at all? This moment of is, okay? In this dimension, this strange, weird dimension we're in, okay? Anyway, I would even like all these Wiccans, if they're going to be watching this, I want them when they're going to be conjuring their god and goddess personally. I advise you guys to charge your god and goddess to tell you the truth. Who is their god and who is the highest God? Okay, they must answer you this this to this question. They must answer to it. Okay, if you already feel uncomfortable with that, well, come on, you shouldn't have these are your helpers and everything, your guardians and everything. That's already a sign that things aren't okay with this matter. Okay, um, to me, it's most likely yin and yang, very much like the yin and yang of the Eastern culture. Uh, maybe maybe it's Adam and Eve actually, but behind Adam, I'm telling you, there's only one being beyond the condition of having to be created himself, and this is a man. How could I know this? Well, I'm gonna get to that, people. I'm gonna get to that. I'm also not, talking about my experiences of the beginning attacks that I took. Okay, I'm gonna get to that once I'm gonna get the exorcism filmed on me. Then I'm gonna get to that. Anyway, right now we were gonna talk about this simple cinnamon stick thing. People, do the research. Do the research on YouTube. Remember, before you do any type of magical spell or of any kind of no anything like that, you first have to banish. Okay, you have to banish. You have to burn herbs that cleanse, because you can have some parasite attached around. Uh, in the best case, what you're gonna do is you're simply gonna open a bus door for it to get inside, and for you to get left outside. Okay, but in other instances, you just open up this gate to get in return the exact opposite results of what you thought you would get. Because another problem is that your intent might not have been focused how it should be. Okay, so do the research and first banish. I suggest with herbs. Okay, banish with herbs, and also use for your stuff. Use protective herbs. Okay, like I said, this is hollow. Okay, you can see this is hollow. Can you see? This is hollow. You could, and it's sealed here. This is hollow. I would say that the best thing that you could do, do not use paraffin wax to paraffin wax. It's not even a wax. It's paraffin. Uh, uh, this is crude oil, something you get from crude oil. This is not even real wax. I suggest you get real beeswax. You could also do some research about how to make anointing oils. Basically, what you do is most often what you use is olive oil. You put some herbs in it, protective herbs that have you read the qualities about these specific herbs that you want in your intent, in your call it spell, in your intent, in your manifestation of your will to get something. Okay. You heat up this oil. You let all the from the herbs, let the oil get seep up with this stuff with from the herbs. And I have also personally noticed that a little bit of coconut oil, not too much, because coconut oil is dense once it cools down. A little bit of coconut oil. Coconut itself is also has magical, positive, very positive magical properties. If you add a little tiny bit of coconut oil to your olive oil while you're gonna be doing this getting your anointing oil anointed with the herbs, it will be very beneficial. Okay, and back to the beeswax. Okay, uh, melt the beeswax. Add a little, just a drop, or it all depends on what you feel is best. But because this is supposed to be holding on, this is supposed to seal this end, and we're gonna seal this end with the magical uh, things that we want inside. Okay, with the things that are supposed to be magic. Invoking whatever we intend. Okay, So I suggest you only use a drop of the anointed olive oil. Mix it with the beeswax, melted beeswax, heated up beeswax, and yeah, dab the end, and then put in inside uh, things uh, herbs and maybe other things that you have a feeling that are connected with the outcome, with your intention, with your will. Okay, you should add as many of these things, ingredients as you need, because the more of these things you add, the more they build up your faith, and this is what it's all about. You have to have faith in this, that this is gonna work and everything, and that's why the more ingredients you add, you are sure that are gonna bring you the are gonna help you in this. You add to this, but before you add them, you have to infuse them, pray over them, bless them in the name of God, and well, we covered Wicca already and everything. Uh, do the research. What is good for what, and bless that, and fuel that with your intent, with your under God. God in your name. In your presence. In your light. Please do this for me, because when I pray for you to you once, I forget about this prayer. I simply forget about this prayer. Okay, and and that's usually it. But when I'll make something like this infused with also in your name, also in your power and everything, I'll be always remembering about this. Okay, and yeah, add to this, magical properties, and uh, besides that, Jesus Christ Himself, a Son of God, yes, Messiah, Savior, but Jesus Christ Himself not only practiced magic, was not only a magician, He also taught His apostles magic. Okay, He also taught them magic. So there really is no conflict here. If you think about it, if you know, and the Magi that visited, came to Christ, they did not bring to Christ toys. They did not bring food. They did not bring cloth and things like that, or clothes for a baby. All these things. They brought incense. They brought myrrh. They brought things that are used in magical practices of magicians. Okay, and magi, again, magi. These were magicians, wise men, magicians. Okay, also another connection. So magic is not this something that has to be something bad, automatically whatnot, and stuff. Anyway, uh, each ingredient you infuse in the name of God. Each little powdered herb and everything. Seeds also. Seeds are important. Seeds are a symbol of growth, and everything. You plant a little seed, and it will give you a plant that's going to give you more seeds. Okay, and these seeds are also going to be giving you more seeds. Okay, first banish, cleanse the whole area. The best thing is well, I got my little thing here. You know, wait up. Where's my ooh, where's my stuff? Ch- 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 There it is. Okay. Wait up. Oh, anyway, see? I still haven't gotten the price tag off of this. Anyway, this is my thing. I prayed over this. Well, what I did. I asked God to bless these herbs that also have protective properties themselves. Okay, because you have to start from something. Okay, to cleanse everything. Okay, do they help me? They help me. They do help me. They clear out stuff. They you know, change the atmosphere to a more positive one. Okay. Anyway, do not add any ingredients that you are simply just you're tempted to add. You do not know why you should add something to it. You're just tempted to add, or it's this little compromise you're gonna make that you're gonna add something that a little bit evil because you want some little thing, a little balance or whatever the devil is gonna be whispering in your ear. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Okay. Add only the things that you know you are sure of that are gonna help you. If you have read somewhere that this is gonna help you. This brings this brings that. For example, if I want, let's say I want this something like this. I already have it sealed here with the beeswax on the bottom. I'll later get to the beeswax. Why beeswax? Why things of of quality, not any crap. I'll get to that later. For right now, I got this sealed. I'm filling this stuff up, and everything, and I'm reciting my prayer to our Father who art in heaven, give us our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Okay, and you're thinking that this is a reminder of all this stuff. This is also, or it's magical too. Okay, quantum physics, all this stuff. It's getting right now. All this stuff is getting researched. Actually, people actually normal now. Not weird. I look weird before. Okay. Anyway, do not add anything that doubts uh, your intent. No doubts what you're gonna with the outcome you're gonna get. For example, I may wanna, let's say I'm tempted into powdering a little gold, getting a little gold on sandpaper, and adding a little gold. But to me, this could be a sign of wealth and everything. What I want, But then again, it's more likely to actually be infused with my fear that it's gonna attract thieves instead, more than any wealth. If you have something like this, for especially for somebody who is just beginning to do stuff like this, do not. Okay, you have to be positive to as to your outcomes. Okay, do not add any ingredients that are simply, are messing up your faith. Okay, because you need faith. Okay, for the intent to happen, you need faith. Okay, and the more ingredients you add that are actually are aiding this a faith, because it depends how much faith you have. For some people have already developed their faith in things. They don't need much to get things done. Others, they're just starting. They need, all types of elements and everything, and all types of, all other things, and all types of things, just to reinforce their faith that this thing is going to work. Anyway, do not add anything that will somehow question your faith. And on the end, you simply seal it again with the beeswax, anointed beeswax. Uh, what you could do, or you could carry this, wrap it nicely in a cloth, cotton, silk. Um, if you want money, wrap it in a green cloth. If you want love, wrap it in a pink or red. If you want, or cleansing in a white, and tie it around, carry it with yourself, or beforehand have a little string going through, cotton string, natural string. Don't use any crap, artificial crap. Why? Uh, Now I'll get to this why. Because the more, easier it's going to be for you to be making things naturally, the less you're going to be caring about the quality of the things that you're going to be into, that you're going to be doing. Okay? Uh, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay? So that's an important thing. Use things that are natural, that rather not that easy to use, that easy to get, because you want your spells to be rather, this is what I do. Okay, quality is much more important than quantity. Okay, and I advise you do the same thing. Okay, that's it. And you could later, you could, have a hanging around your neck. Uh, well, you'll know what to do with it. You're gonna try lots of things. Okay, try lots of things. Remember, each ingredient inside your cinnamon stick has your intent for getting, for achieving a certain thing. Okay, okay, people. That's right for today. From a long time, a video about magic, and okay. Remember, banishing. Remember, add stuff that is building up your faith in your intent, in the result that you expect. Okay, avoid everything that is that the devil whispers in your ears, tempts you with. You don't know why. You're simply tempted to put this. Don't put that. Just because you're tempted to put it, don't put that. Okay, and 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 wait for it. And pray always, people. People pray always, because I think this is an important, not just for well, for me. It's important for everybody. You're gonna be doing magical practices, okay, and you should be in contact with God, the God that you started with, that that is here right now and everything. With your practices, this God's image might be kind of changing into something different. Okay, well, not necessarily is God, And really, the devil is the master of trickery. So you do not want, uh, to avoid that. Pray like you always prayed before. Okay. I'll do other videos in the future about, how God could be, everywhere. How could he be present everywhere and everything, and things like that. Uh, what else can I say? That's it for now, people. Okay. So anybody who watches this, who likes this, you're free to leave your comments. You're free to to like, dislike, whatever. I still challenge all you Wiccans to charge your god and goddess to tell you who is their god, okay, and who is the highest god. If their god is the highest god, because this thing, maybe the original Wicca had this thing. Had the highest god, and the god and goddesses were like in the Eastern culture, the yin and the yang. But anybody who knows this stuff knows that this is a creation of Crowley. Crowley, well, lots of stuff about Crowley. Mussolini kicked him out of Italy because of his ancestral relations with his daughters. Uh, he had some belief thing in the Eastern culture. I forgot what that semen is extremely important. When you lose semen, when you ejaculate inside of a woman, you lose strength. He's also known from that, having a woman, or he was also into men. Or fart out if it was a man or woman, or just squeeze out if it was a woman out of the vagina. Back his and yeah, he would drink it all up. If you didn't know, okay. And another thing that you right now you're reading about Gerard Gardner, the so-called father of Wicca, that he had a wife and everything. I'll give you that. Well, when I was your age, yeah, when I was your age, and older people, will also tell you this, that in those books right now, it seems that Wicca did exactly what the Catholic Church and other religions do on a regular basis. They simply wipe out, um, uh, history that is their own history that is not comfortable to them. Okay, so when we were your age, we read in occult literature that Gerard Gardner came to Crowley to recreate, no, to create. Actually, I don't remember right now, to recreate Wicca or to create a new religion for him, because every other religion rejected him because of his homosexuality. Okay, Gerard Gardner was a homosexual. Okay, fascinated by Crowley, and really, this is everything, Wicca. It probably developed a lot, from that time, but the original is the work of Crowley. Okay, and Crowley was the most perfect servant of the devil. Okay, people, if you disagree, whatever, I do not. Well, you could comment, you could whatever, but I'm telling you, best thing, charge your god or goddess to tell you the truth. Okay, there's lots of gods. These are familiar deities. Okay, people who are more advanced into the occult. I'm not that advanced. I already read about that stuff. Am I advanced at all? I'm just forced, because I'm not getting any help from the church, from nobody else. I'm forced into finding my own ways to help myself, okay, to aid myself. I need money. Uh, I need no lots of stuff. I'm not doing any love spells because I found the love of my life, but she likes a fucking Mercedes with a fucking with a woman boxer, driving it. Okay, she likes that more than she likes me. I guess I was in too much of a mess. Okay, and I wasn't ready or anything. She wasn't. I don't know. Okay, and then other girls. I'm actually they're actually confusing me. Can I say? Are they right for me? They're not right for me. I would, um, well, you guys could check out Samantha Harris. Yeah, I could use a chick like that, rather than or charming Pixie Flora or somebody like that. To have a as my I have Venus and Pisces, so these type of women totally drive me crazy. Okay, my alternatives to my most beloved soulmate are people, women extremely primitive when it comes to and even a higher consciousness of their own selves is primitive, simply primitive. Okay. Anyway, people, to end this well, uh, like I said, try this out. Make sure everything, God is in this. And this is supposed to, tell God, well, God, I forget about, prayers and everything. Right after I pray, why this all the time has my prayers to you in it. Has my prayers to you in it. Has my faith in you in it, and is always around me, reminds me of what I should be open to, because this is faith. Faith opens, makes a portal for things of the other dimensions, other reality, to come into your life to aid you, to help you, and everything else. And never do any bad stuff, people. Okay, because remember, this is a personal a belief of me that well, actually magicians themselves are proof of it, that sooner or later that magic, performing magic, is kind of like taking credit from a bank. And sooner or later, even in this life, you have to start paying this credit off as a complete total bum. Okay, if you're gonna be doing this, taking such credit, for the sake of harming somebody, okay, in the sake of black magic, that's really a total waste of everything, of resources and stuff, total waste. Anyway, this is well, this is a mix with God, with Christianity, with everything, with the Most Highest. Like I say, only one being beyond the condition of having to be created himself, from whom everything else, everybody else got created to later or recreate themselves. So, for instance, the devil and the souls, the angel that totally trusted him, that he knows best what to do. So they therefore gave their will to him, and they became, the nasty, pesky demons that they became. It became because of it, giving their own will totally to the devil. Okay. That's it, people. People, this is a long video. I'm gonna be cutting and stuff. Okay, this is it for now. Remember, I love you all. Okay, I love you all. God bless you.